The difference in wealth between the rich and the poor often boils down to their habits. Changing how you handle your money can have a big impact on your journey to wealth and lead to a more secure financial future. In this video, let's explore 10 things poor people often do differently than wealthy individuals and discover how you can make positive changes to improve your financial status. Before we begin, kindly give the video a thumbs up and consider subscribing to our channel so you won't miss out on more awesome content like this. Let's get started. Number 1. Poor people think others should help them succeed. The world doesn't owe you any favors, and surprisingly, nobody does either. You hold the reins to your life's direction, and you're on your own in this journey. Many individuals start off with youthful aspirations of success, but the reality of life often intervenes. In this world, success is reserved for the best, those who persist, continually learn, adapt, and understand that no one else will resolve their challenges. They confront their problems directly, and along the way, they may encounter like-minded individuals who share parts of their journey. Otherwise, they might end up like most people who fail. Number 2. Poor people often don't take action on their ideas. You may not have control over your parents' place of birth, or how society perceives you, but what you can control is the amount of time and effort you invest in pursuing your dreams. Every person on Earth has the same allocation of 24 hours in a day, and yet some accomplish significantly more than others. By dedicating yourself to learning and actively engaging with your passion, it's only a matter of time before you achieve success. You've probably heard the statistic that 9 out of 10 businesses fail in their first 3 years. But do you know how many businesses fail simply because they never even started? The answer is all of them. If you have an idea, work on it, put it into action, seek feedback, refine it, and keep launching it repeatedly. Number 3. Poor people use credit cards or take out loans for useless things. One of the primary distinctions between those who are financially well off and those with limited resources is their approach to credit usage. The guiding principle is straightforward. If you're considering a loan for a purchase that won't yield a return exceeding the loan cost, it's best to abstain. Credit should be reserved for investments. Thinking of borrowing for a high-end TV or coveting a loan for the latest supreme fashion items? Contemplating using credit cards to acquire the latest iPhone? It's advisable not to, unless you intend to profit from reselling the supreme gear, or plan to utilize your iPhone to develop an app that bolsters your business. These acquisitions shouldn't be financed through credit. Instead, it's prudent to earn the necessary funds prior to making the purchase. Number 4. Poor people spend money before they get it. One of the most significant risks in life is committing to expenses or borrowing funds before you have the means to cover them. When you start to borrow money or can't pay your bills on time, your life can start on a downward trajectory. If you lack the funds for a purchase that won't adversely impact your well-being, it's an indication that you're better off postponing it until you can earn the necessary resources. Number 5. Poor people watch a lot of TV. It's surprising how much time some people with less money spend watching unimportant TV shows. Such distractions can be captivating and all-consuming. If you're well-versed in celebrity relationships, avidly follow TV series as they air weekly, or have a preferred news network, you might be dedicating an excessive amount of time to television. This could be one reason for the current state of your life. Here's the reason why. Celebrity gossip and entertainment primarily benefit the celebrities themselves. Wealthy individuals often strive to be the ones featured on TV, rather than being passive viewers. You can say that you sometimes watch comedy shows to relax and reduce stress. There are exceptional cases when, in the words of John Lennon, time you enjoy wasting is not wasted time. But consider this: is sitting and passively viewing a screen truly something you genuinely enjoy doing? And let me clarify what I meant by having a preferred news channel. You could argue that the sole valid reason to watch TV is to stay informed about current events worldwide. However, one issue here is that TV stations often have their biases and agendas. Instead, harness the power of the internet to quickly gather information about the world's current state, and then proceed to focus on your own endeavors. Number 6. Poor people often wake up later than rich people did when they were young. Individuals with limited resources often exhibit less proactive behavior than their more affluent counterparts in their early years. We recognize that this statement may provoke strong reactions, but statistically, it holds true. Someone who dedicates their youth to personal development is considerably less likely to face long-term financial challenges. On the other hand, if one consistently oversleeps, neglects self-education, and squanders time on unproductive pursuits, they risk falling significantly behind in meeting the world's demands, leading to eventual dissatisfaction. The paradox lies in the fact that those who don't prioritize personal growth in their early years often find themselves expending greater effort with limited success later in life. Number 7. Poor people blame others for their misfortune. Do you know people who always make excuses for their lack of success? It's essential to recognize that while certain aspects of life are beyond our control, a significant portion of it, approximately 99%, rests in our hands. It's crucial to understand that you are the master of your life, responsible for your relationships, and accountable for your well-being. If you desire change in these areas, it's up to you to take action. Life isn't solely defined by the events that occur. It's profoundly shaped by how we respond to those events. When faced with adversity, those with limited means often embrace a victim mentality, whereas those who have achieved success tend to investigate, analyze, and learn from the situation, seeking to understand why it occurred, and how they can protect against similar challenges in the future. While one group assumes a position of vulnerability, the other uses adversity as a catalyst for growth. Number 8. Poor people surround themselves with other poor people. True entrepreneurs understand that the company you keep plays a crucial role in shaping your identity. If your closest circle comprises 4 individuals with limited means, guess who the 5th person is likely to be? People can stay poor without realizing it when they hang out with friends who have the same money problems. It's essential to surround yourself with individuals who inspire and challenge you, those who are achieving remarkable things themselves, as their success can serve as a powerful motivator to transcend your current situation. If you find yourself still socializing with the same individuals you did in your youth, it might be worthwhile to reevaluate your choices. Don't hesitate to step away from a group that no longer aligns with your aspirations, and move towards a more supportive environment. Failing to do so may hinder your potential, as others, who may find comfort in their own limitations, influence you to follow a similar path. Number 9. Poor people have no money saved. One of the distinctions between individuals with limited financial resources and those who are affluent is their preparedness for the future. Consider a scenario where an unexpected setback occurs. If you have savings, you can swiftly address the issue and resume your normal life. However, if you lack savings and the situation is pressing, your options are limited to either selling assets like your car or home or taking out a loan. Once the situation is resolved, wealthy individuals remain in a similar financial position, as their savings remain intact. In contrast, for someone facing financial hardship, their way of life may be significantly disrupted or even become indebted to a creditor. Now, let's consider the reverse scenario. When an opportunity arises, those with a financial reserve can seize it to improve their lives, while others with financial constraints might struggle to take full advantage of it. This is one reason why the affluent continue to amass wealth, while individuals with limited resources find it challenging to improve their financial circumstances. And number 10. Poor people tend to have more kids and have them earlier in life. The reality is that raising children comes with significant financial expenses. While the process of conceiving or practicing for it can be enjoyable, many people underestimate the actual costs involved. To provide some perspective, in more developed countries, the cost of raising a child typically amounts to around $250,000. Due to factors like limited access to education and environmental conditions, individuals with fewer financial resources tend to have more children, and they do so at a younger age compared to their wealthier counterparts. Wealthier individuals often delay expanding their families until they can ensure a higher standard of living, creating an ideal environment for their child's growth. In contrast, those with limited means may choose to proceed with having children sooner, which can lead to financial struggles, as they strive to make ends meet and progress beyond mere survival, a feat that can be exceptionally challenging. That concludes today's video. I hope it was informative and beneficial to you. If you found it helpful, please give it a thumbs up. I welcome your feedback, so feel free to share your thoughts in the comments section below. Lastly, remember to subscribe and turn on notifications so that you don't miss any future videos. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.